Alberto Giacometti, 1901 to 1966. Woman of Venice I, 1956. Alone, naked, and emaciated, the woman nevertheless stands upright on her plinth. Marked by the vicissitudes of life, she is looking into an uncertain future. Her limbs that are far too long, her head that is too small, and her large feet might not correspond to the natural proportions of the human body. But they go together well and result in a harmonious figure. At the same time, the Woman from Venice I by Alberto Giacometti is a figure full of contradictions. On the one hand, she is upright and self-assured, but on the other, she is fragile and vulnerable. Her feet anchored on the ground, timeless yet contemporary, she stands for the individual that human beings by definition embody. Human beings in their relationship with the world, in which they must assert themselves as alienated beings. The artist had the following to say in this connection: "I am always aware of the vulnerability of living creatures, as if it costs them enormous energy to remain upright every moment, and they are always likely to collapse. My sculptures are similar in their fragility." In the summer of 1956, Giacometti exhibited 15 standing figures made of plaster, 10 at the Venice Biennale, 5 in the Kunstmuseum Bern. They are all female, look more or less similar, and measure between 105 and 133 centimeters. He subsequently had 9 of them cast in bronze, under the title Femme de Venice. Our figure is number 1 of the series. The artist originally shaped the figure out of clay. This stage in the process can be seen on the surface, which bears traces of his hands. Once he was satisfied with a figure, his brother Diego would make a plaster cast of it, while Giacometti began work on the next figure with the same clay. Most of the younger artists in Europe and the United States reacted to the misuse of figurative art for the purposes of National Socialist and Communist propaganda by producing abstract works. Not so Alberto Giacometti. His contribution is to have found a convincing form for depicting the human being shaped by the experience of war. Visit the Museum of Fine Arts Bern and see the original works, and download the free app Museum Bern from the App Store.